welcome for joining us today. We'll find information that will be so relevant and useful to you, into your day-to-day management of your personal finances. You will learn a lot about how to plan and manage your personal finances better. Especially in this time of great economic and financial uncertainty. Today, we are not going to discuss any tips today. Today, there is a need for us to issue a statement. Because this need for us to issue a statement to clarify a lot of things, a kind of disclaimer, is because of the questions I've been getting from people. A lot of people have asked me some questions and every other thing. There are three. Today, our statement today, the statement I want to make today, our disclaimer I want to issue today, would address three things. Basically, these are the principal things that it will address. There are three. Number one is that, because I've been asked, are we part of a government agency? Are we part of, are we affiliated to some agencies, or are we affiliated to corporations and every other thing? And today I want to answer that, so that it will be so clear to everybody, so glaring. One, in as much as I'm open to partnership with anybody who's interested or who wants to reach more people, in as much as I am open to such a partnership, But I want to say categorically that now, as of now, this is individual, is a personal effort, born out of the passion and the desire not to, so that anyone who is vulnerable in any kind of way, to assist anyone who is vulnerable financially, especially in this time of great difficulty. So this is that I want to make that as clear as possible so that everybody will understand. We are not part of government agency. We are not affiliated to anybody. This is a personal effort. That is number one. The second one is that, a lot of people have asked me, since you're talking about investment, going into self-employment and every other thing, do you provide funding and every other thing? They've asked me that question. But I want to answer that as well and make it very clear to you that we do not provide any funding. There is no provision for any funding whatsoever. The only thing that we provide is tips on how to manage your how to plan and manage your personal finances better. That is the only thing we provide. We do not provide any funding or any link to funding. That is if you desire for funding to go into self-employment or whatever you want to go, there are a lot of sources for that. You can Google, you can do a lot of things. Search the internet, for all those things. You can as well contact government department that will advise you on that. We are not here for that. What we are here for is just to offer tips on how you can plan and manage your personal finances better, so that you'll be able to survive, not just only to survive in this difficult time, but also to thrive in the midst of the chaos that is happening around us today. So that is number two. The third one, and the most important of this, is this one now. The number three is that everything discussed here does not constitute any financial advice. We are not advising people on that. We are only discussing tips based on my professional experience and based on my personal experience and the interactions I've had over time with people. We are not providing any financial advice. No. So for what we are discussing here is so generic to be applied to any particular situation, to your individual life. Is so generic. We are just offering a generic solution, we are just offering generic tips on how to do it better. You see, because any financial advice is tailored to you, to your personal circumstances. You see, it's tailored to you, to your personal circumstances, to your challenge. So we don't really know your peculiar distance. Before any professional will give you any financial advice, he has to know your immediate and your unique personal circumstances. You see, how far has this thing been going on? How far away are you? Your assets and liabilities. What are you doing? They have to. You see. So I'm here just to offer personal tips on how to do it better. Things that you should have in mind whenever you're making financial decisions. I'm not here to advise you. The final decision is your responsibility. It's not mine. I cannot advise you on your finances. So this thing does not have any legal binding between. There is nothing that is binding between us. You see, this is just personal tips. This is what has worked for me. I'm telling you what has worked for me. It could also work for you. It might not work for you. It might work for you. So you are not bound to take my advice. And don't go tomorrow after acting and say, because someone has said it. No. It's just a tip. And so is it. So I think and I believe that has, clarified a lot of things. Number one is that I'm not in partnership with anybody. I am just doing this thing. It's a personal effort to help out, especially those who will be vulnerable in this time. This is a great time of uncertainty. It's a time of great uncertainty. So I want to be able to play my part, to see how I could help people. That is why I'm doing this thing. The second one is that we do not provide funding, and we do not provide links to funding. If you need link to funding, you want to go into self-employment, you want to do any other thing, you want to do, find out how to do that on your own. There are a lot of sources for you to find out. You can solve the net, the government departments are there and every other thing. But we do not do on your full distance. And the third one is that we do not offer any I do not offer any financial advice. So don't take these things and just don't adapt these things that I tell you here and apply them to your situation. They are too generic. It's just, I'm only bringing something to your consciousness so that you'll be aware of these factors whenever you're making financial decisions on how to plan and manage your personal finances better. That is the purpose. So I believe that by this, I've made our mission, very clear to you. You see, very clear to you. So don't get it confused, and say because of this person said this or that. No, I'm not giving you advice. It's only if you need advice, go and consult experts, financial experts. You can find them and consult them, and they will advise you accordingly, and they will give you a professional advice that will be beneficial to you. But here we are discussing personal tips that have worked for me, things that have worked for me, and I believe they could also work for you. And it's not a guarantee. It could work for you, it could not work for you. You see. So that is it. Thank you very much, for coming around. I know that you will find this enjoyable. You would, come on, just keep on looking. You will find and listening to you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot. That even if they are not useful to you immediately, they will become useful to you one day. One day you might want to make a decision and say, oh, this thing I have to consider this. You see, so this is our objective, and I hope I'm achieving that. You see, have a wonderful time. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful time.